Hey, this is going to be like a Totb guide. I recently beat it. I've done a lot of JTO recently, and I was just gonna show you, like, looking back on it, show you like, all the things that I would have done to make the grind easier. So I hope this video helps, and let's just get on with it. First floor, you basically can't see, but these few jumps are free. You can just jump to the back of this truss. Flick can be annoying. Do that. Here, you want to stand about here, look at the middle of the ball and jump. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. You can also go to the other side and you can climb it. These jumps are fine. Watch your health. You could skip the last thing up there. You can also walk on this spinner, but mind your health. And then there's a nice wall hop skip to make floor one like 30 seconds long. You have to go under here. Alright, this spinner platform's quite easy. Just make sure you heal. Stand about here. You have to have good reaction time, but then you can just jump. Jump over the cubic spinners twice. Don't jump over it third time because you might miss like that. This bit's fine. You can just jump straight to here, skip a really annoying part. This part I've never had trouble with, but some people might. You can align if you really struggle. Just go that way on the trusses, it's kind of easy. Wait for this one, then go up. You can just follow it around. Don't die like I'm about to. You don't have to skip it, just time it well, and it's really easy. Don't rush, you might die. I've died a lot there. Then you have simple jumps. You can go on that one or this one. I like to go on this one. Also use heli powers, because yeah, that can happen. Yeah, use heli powers, go on that one. It's really easy, I'll just skip that. So you'll get here. Uh, this jump's really easy. This just can be annoying. Just treat it like a long jump and you should be fine. You can cheese all this with heli. I'm pretty sure you know that, so I'm gonna do it. These tie ropes aim sideways, and then you can basically just do it quickly. These jumps can be annoying. You can skip the first one, but it's a bit annoying. So if you want to do normal, just like go down to the bottom. You can jump out and you won't hit your head. Spinner's really easy, just get in the gap. These jumps can be hard, don't underestimate them, but they're equally not that hard now. Here, go like a little bit up, and then you can just do normal head. The button section. A couple hard jumps, like I find them easy, but you might not. So if you struggle, know that's all button progress. Then you can just jump on this arrow and skip the whole thing. Second button, don't know why it's there. If you do struggle with any of the jumps, just find your own way to do it. I will give strats for the harder jumps, aka on floor 5, but a lot of them, it's all, just find what works for you. Floor 4, speedrun floor, basically easy. Just follow my route for parts like this part up ahead. I just go from the first to second to third to the fourth, third. Oh, yeah, sometimes you can not jump, which is really annoying, so just hold jump basically on these. Then you get a rest, but you don't really need it. Little memory part, you go middle, then the right, then the left, then here, you can go here. These parts are quite simple, you can avoid the kill bricks, don't get flat-sided. Uh, don't skip out platforms on this spinner, because you might die. Also, watch your health, so make sure you heal before going to the floor. I almost died once. These, yeah, you can literally not see those, they're really annoying, but if you just make sure you know where they are, it's fine. This trap you can jump from here, I prefer to jump from here because you can see it better. That one can be annoying, don't hit your head. These stick outs are also annoying, but it's also netted. Now you get to 5, most people say it's the hardest floor. This is really janky, there's some weird parts that are invisible, so just wrap around, go to the edge, jump because there's a janky part, and then just go in the gap, it's fine. This is the hardest part of the tower according to a lot of people, but I don't find it that hard. So the first jump, you want to go out and then turn in, like that. Go on top. For me, okay, now this is jump a lot of people find hard. Lots of people like have an alignment. What I do is just go up to the end, turn a bit, and it's really not hard. I've never struggled with it, never failed it. These, on the other hand, I've failed these a lot because they're annoying. And these head hitters are ass jumps. I hate them. Yeah, I failed it. I hate head hitters. Okay, then you get this spin out. You have to do a little bit of waiting, but so far, I've nothing I've shown you is really like good tips. I've just shown you good ways to do the jumps, and I'm really dumb. So you'll just get on here, go up here. You go onto the edge here, and you can skip that last one because it's easy. And now you have floor 6 if you don't fail these last wraps. Basically, insta-kill spinner, it's mega fun hobby, it's free to dodge. Just don't rush. I'm gonna rush because I'm doing a guide. Yep, and I already failed, and I insta-killed. Let's go. I'm gonna see you back when I'm back there. Alright, I am back. So just make sure you know where the spinner is, and make sure you know when to dodge it. So don't not just keep an eye out for the spinner and you'll be fine. Don't rush. Do a few jumps every cycle if you're nervous. I wait for a cycle here because the next jump's annoying. And then I also wait for a cycle here because these jumps are the worst on the floor. Don't stay on those for too long. You will get Thanos. And I wait here. And this is really long. Don't underestimate it. Set it up and jump over the spinner. You can wait for a good cycle so you don't get insta-killed. I'll just rush. Be wary of the spinner here because it's moving quite slowly over here in the middle. Anyway, you're past that. Jump to this neon platform and push this a little bit so it's angled. Then you can just jump to the top and then walk to the middle and push this one a little bit, and then you can just walk and do it. This jump's really long, and you can cheese this with heli. This sucks. If you don't have heli, you'll get pushed off. It's really annoying. So if you don't have heli, just time it, and it's fine. These letters can be annoying. Jump down into here and then to here. A lot of people like to use the divot here, but I prefer to jump from the flat bit, and then you just jump like that. Trust. Don't do an idiot like I did once. Then the first button you can just do a head hitter up here. You can just do head hitters. Heli makes it easier. You can use T-pose and you'll get that button. It's not hard. Second one is also free. You just for these wedges, you can just brute force them like a walk around. The rest is free. From here you can jump to the top if you really want and make the third button even easier, but you have this long jump which is quite hard. Set it up, and this wrap around, and then this head hitter which is like the worst jump on the floor. If you can save yourself that'll be great, but usually don't. Anyway, I did it. You can jump back here, it's the easiest way back. Just do a flick and you're back. Then you walk across. Have some head hitters. This jump, you jump around, walk into it and jump. You can skip the truss with a longish jump. Kill brick head hitters, go fast, but take your time on this jump because it's annoying. This lodge, a lot of people don't like it. I find it fine. I don't even have a strat, I just go in and turn. Even if you're like that, you'll just fall out. But a lot of people do have an alignment. If you struggle with it, have an alignment. But what I do is just turn like that and basically always make it so free. Floor 8. These flicks can be annoying. Just go straight over there and into the gap. Go on the left hand side. And this part's really annoying, especially this. I just like to keep going until you're tap until you're out of it. And go up here and wrap. These spinners, you can go all at once. I'll go all at once, but if you need to, you can just if you need to, you can just stop here. Okay, and now you have this part, which is really annoying until I found a strat that makes it basically free. So you see how they're close apart? They're actually off-centered, so you can just wait for a time when the gap's big, like this, and you can walk with T-pose. I'll use heel to simulate like having T-pose. So you'll just look above, wait for it to get bigger. You can see how it's getting bigger. Then you can just stand in the middle. And then equally, you just wait for the gap to get bigger on the other side, like it is now. And just walk and jump, and it's really free. It's free. If you have T-pose or heli. Or not heli. Heli will you can't really do. This jump's really high. You can flick and try and recover yourself. Like that. Yeah. And then after that, you're basically on that. You have this spinner. You can lag high jump to skip it, but I've never found it too difficult. The bottom one's fine. You just jump when it's like at the middle of... You just jump when it's like at the top of your jump. Jump a bit before it arrives. Not like that. Like now. And then you can just skip the last one. If I do it properly, I showed you already. Go out into these, don't hit your head. This jump can be annoying. Floor 9, the spinners are basically don't do anything. If you need to focus on a hill, you can. It's really easy. Don't do that. I'm just doing it quickly because it's practice. I'm just showing you. This flick. Go flick around the side, and this jump's quite long. This treat it like a ladder, although it's not. And then you can go on the spinner. Watch your health. I like to heal around out this gap. Just be careful you don't get pushed out like I did once. If you do, you might land on there. You'll be fine. But yeah, you can just focus on the spinner and then heal. And then you have this part. Just go quick. Don't go around. Don't do wraps because they might Thanos you. And you've done that part. That wrap's really easy. Don't overthink it. This part, go just hold W and jump, and you'll make it onto that. Time your wrap, and then you have some nice easy wraps. You can just high jump skip, but if you want to do it legit, you can just skip the first one, and then just push it a little bit, and then you're on 10. I think music's gonna stop playing. Nope, it doesn't. So you just fling yourself with the corners like on that spinner in floor 5, because they can be sometimes far. Just time your jumps. Floor 10 is really free floor. Like if you get it, you're probably gonna win. I fluked from them like 9. Just make sure you take your time. Like this jump, basically just wait for it to go up like that. That's enough. It's really not a far jump. Don't touch this wrap. You can like jump on it. Don't do that. You can like jump on it like that, but you can also just skip it. It doesn't really matter. It's really easy. This jump quite far. And this, you just push it until it's like 90 degrees, then just jump. If you fall, you can just push it back and just try and get it so it's like try and stand on it as it goes up. I'm doing a bad job, but like that, and then you have head to like you can catch yourself. You can skip the stick out by just jumping there, but it's a bit harder, so just do it normally. It's not hard. Hold W when you do this jump so you don't go too far out. Then tower's basically free from here except the drop down. Go backwards on this and do a funny wrap. Angle like that, so aim to face that way. And do that. That's the last hard jump of the tower. You can just wrap around and jump. Don't mess up these. They're annoying. They're not really annoying. They're free. And this is the most nerve-wracking part of the tower. So what you're gonna do? Let me turn my graphics all the way up. You want to look, so make sure you avoid the in-skill spinner, but also make sure you avoid that thing on 5. So I'm going to go now. And the way you want to go, you want to aim for that neon part, from this neon part, and then you just go in front of it and you win. Easy. Alright. Yeah, looking back on it, I used a lot of those things to beat it, and I beat it in like 2 hours. So yeah, use those tips, I hope. And yeah, see you next time.